I'm Felonious the Wizard, and I'm going to show some of you, renew some stuff, or whatever it's called. Do you remember the Minecraft mini model railway that I built with a mod pack for 1.12.2 in Minecraft? It was based on a guy called Baron 3D, who had made it sort of a track plan for his ideas for his attic. I will put the link to that forum thread where I found this track plan, and we'll see how that looks. And I will also show it here, of course. Now, this guy was having an attic. He was renovating it. He was making sure that he had all the space that he needed. Not totally sure, but I think it was like 4.5 meters times 6 meters. And if you don't know meters, you just think yards and you will be fine. Okay, right. Yards and meters are not that far apart. So this guy has this area, and he has this plan that he wants to build. And that's cool, because I liked that plan when I saw it the first time. Let's take a look at it. This is the plan that I started to look at, and I felt like this is something that I would also build if I ever get the chance to have a real model railway. Now we are talking like Merklin, one scale, HO scale of course, and all that, but still, there is no way that I will ever have the chance to build something like this. It costs too much and I don't have the space. Of course I can put some boards up on top of my pool table, but that's not the same. I just love to have like a cellar or an attic where I can build whatever I want. But since I am reluctant, to say the least, to buy a house ever, I will never own a house, there is no way I can get the space. Unless, of course, I join an association that is building this and I can make them build my plan and nothing else. No. Now this guy, this was the only thing that I took out from his forum thread, but he had more stuff. He had also split them up in different parts. Here we have the top level, which he thought should be some sort of mountain thing. I guess, I'm not totally sure. Here we have part of the main station. It's down below. Here is the second level with yet another couple of stations, and then we have the background that's inside the tunnels. This is where you have the opportunity to change stuff, perhaps put stuff aside and so on, if you're doing this right. And then we have the rest of the low level with the harbor, cranes and all that. He had also made some sort of elevation count in millimeters, of course, because he's a Swede, Baron 3D. So, and he also put in a purple, or is it the side? I don't know, magenta road, which is everybody was complaining about. There is no road. There is one road crossing, but there's no road. So he made that one as well. But still, he made this. And then he also took pictures of how it would look. And how he did these pictures, I have no idea. But they look splendid. And there's also, yes, I want to do this. And this is the other side. This is the right side. And then we have the middle side. And it looks like a castle in the middle, but it's not. It's just mountains. So, this was suddenly made possible to me by just doing some Minecraft mods, of course. I could do it with Minecraft mods, or so I thought. So I did that, and I have put up those videos on top of here on my YouTube channel, so you can go and watch it. I've also done some streaming in my Twitch account. And Train Farm, the one and only supporter that is really into trains as well, he also got himself his own station in Minecraft. Let's pop over and remind ourselves how it looked when I ended it. Well, this is it. Perhaps we should see it from another angle. I think I have my elevator mod accordingly. This is the front. You have I had to have an industry there, and I had to have a workshop over there. He didn't. And it doesn't really look exactly the same as his, of course not. But I did it as far as I could, and I have switches, and I have command, and I have stop blocks, and I have all the things that I can get from Railcraft. Those things that get me energy down to taking care of other stuff. I've totally forgotten all the things that I did. Never mind. The thing is, I made this and it worked perfectly. I even have a little brown train taking care of things from the mine, delivering it over here, so that the blue train, which is over here somewhere, will deliver it down here to my storage. Yeah. Or was it no, I don't remember. Was it the green train or was it the blue train? Never mind, one of them. And so on and so forth. And then I also used MC Edit, because this is 1.12.2. I also used MC Edit and took that village and put it closer by and made a bridge over in aluminium. That's nice. And then I took another village from way yonder and put over there, because I needed somewhere to do oil, I think, wasn't it? I've totally forgotten it. And I also have someone here to do a whole bunch of stuff that sooner or later will turn into charcoal, I think. So this one makes a lot of stuff. I've totally forgotten. But we do have here, we have canola oil. That's right. So one of the trains on this side, I think the two black ones, have no idea where they are, of course. How should I? I think it's two black ones that's going around here. No, it's a red one who's taken one. That's James, yes. And then I have no idea what the other is. This black one, yes. It's Douglas who's taking the other. So this one is emptying the canola, I think, and the other one is taking this oil. And a big steel bridge. Of course, we need that between those two, and so on and so forth. And we also have some sort of oil rig over there, but it has taken all the oil and should be moved over to this spot. But I don't play with this. It was fun. It was really, really fun to build. However, something has happened. And for those of you, Train Farm, including Ericus and many more, even Bakerbell has seen this one, I've been doing some other stuff. Now, CPM 411 is also a train, he's a train wreck, Professor CPM, but he never watched YouTube anymore. He's a clever guy, he's a professor. So let's see what's new that's been going on for quite some time on my Twitch channel. I will pop over to that place. Now we are inside an editor which is called Rule the Rails. It's from around 1998, something like that, 99. It's for Windows 95, 98 and Windows NT, but they have re-released it on Steam, making it workable with other stuff. They have also added some new locomotives, some new buildings and stuff, and they have also, I think they've added the automatic bridge function and the automatic tunnel function, but I'm not totally sure on that one. I rest on my case. Now, I've made Baron 3Ds here. This is actually new even for Train Farm, because he hasn't seen me leveling up. He has seen me the mostly doing the rest of the stuff, but still. Down here we have, once again, the left side. There are some tunnels. These ones you can do something else with if you want to. There are possibility to drive a train on this one, but we don't have any power on. I don't think so. We removed the power. I'm not totally sure why, but we did. I think it's gone. Yeah. And then we have, there is missing a station over here. I will most likely put it there. I'm not totally sure. And then there should be a road from that road through under here and down under here and over to this road later on. But I don't know. And then we have the mountain course. It's up there. Looks good. Looks nice. Yeah. There is, however, a problem suddenly. If you have to do this in Rule the Rail, you have to have rules. You have to make the rules, and the rules are putting the commands, the controls in the right spot, making sure that you are switching the switches at the right spot and so on, so it doesn't crash on you. It might actually do that. And then they are going backwards and forwards, and you need to have more power on different places, and you have to isolate those ones so you don't make powers countering powers, because that breaks it also. It's not 100% working because it's an old show program, but still, it's an editor. And the reason I did this is just to learn how to build according to a scheduled plan. CPM 411 has been providing me with links to many different good kinds of stuff. So there is a whole bunch of things that I have learned to use, and so on. Let's just watch this. I mean, you can even use the turntable. It's down here at TT2, because I've tried to put another one up, but it didn't work. And then you have to align, of course, these ones so you can use them correctly. As you can see, it doesn't really look good, this one. See if we can make something else out of that one. But we've tested it, Train Farm and me. We have tested it so far in respect that we have driven an engine through most of it, but you can't see it in here. Now, this is one of the biggest problems with Rule the Rail. You cannot see what's going on inside here. And in here, we know, because we have seen the plans, he has a lot of switches and turnabouts and all kinds of stuff. And we can't see them. Sorry, but we can't see them. There are inside here as well. We can't see them. And that is one of the problems. So what you have to do, of course, is make sure that everything works before you build this. And this is not a bit hard to do. It's actually more easy than ever. There's an automatic things to do as well. Now, from this, I just left it here. So if Train Farm or CPM or anyone gets the Rule the Rail, I can send this one to them. It's a very easy file to just deliver to them. What you also can do in this one, I have showed this to trainees and the rest on my always save. Should always save. I just did that. You can also repaint some of the locomotives, or the most of them, if you use something called paint.net. Here I have changed something that looks like an old Swedish rail bus as we call them. Down here we have one of the quick fast X50s, or what it should be at least. Over here we have diesel engines that look like they are electrics. We have some other stuff here, and all this is actually taken from Swedish things. That was the first one, and I haven't done it proper. It's still green on top. But you can do it, which means that it's fun just making it if you want to. Now, it doesn't sound right, and it doesn't look right when they're rolling and all that, but still, this is what you can do. Now, this is one of the track plans that I had saved from, I don't know when, but let's say 2001, 2002. So I just picked this one, put it down, learned how to do stuff and all that jazz, and we did that on my stream. Yeah, so we did a lot of stuff here. This leads up to the next part. Let's save this one. Always save, because this one totally bums out sometimes and you cannot save it then. So let's load. You can't see the load screen. I can see it. That's good enough. Now I'm doing something I call the big plan. This is something that I have dreamt of doing myself in a real model railway. But as I said, it will never happen. I want a big city. And you can see the city here. It's just roads at the moment, because you don't build anything environmental at all. Unless it's okay, and it will never change. That is why I have raised these up to the two places where I will have some industries. I will have one industry over here and one over here. And there is a train going up and down to that. But those are the only ones that you, me, in this case, should drive. The rest should be automatic. How? Can you do that? Yeah, you can. Absolutely. Then I have 4 tracks. From this track, the one that I call track 1, there will be 2 trains going up that way. From tracks 2 and 3, there will be one heading off to the right, to the left, and from track 2 to the right. And they will go inside that tunnel, around a lot of loops. Let's see if you can see the loops better. A lot of loops I have built over here. Yeah, it's not moving quick, I know, but still. So, a lot of loops. And I will lower the speed. And that means that when it finally arrives, gets up, it will sooner or later go to the next loop. It will pick up speed here in the middle, because we are going to see it. Rum, swishing by. Yeah. It's just for fun. And then lower the speed, down in the loop. We don't want it to derail. Down again, coming out of the tunnel, and stopping over here at the station. Yeah, that should be automatic. These switches should always be set so that it can go straight ahead. But if you're trying to do the industrial things and get that down here or whatever, you are in the way. And that's when the things go right. Number 3 and 4 is going up here, as I said. One is starting up at this station up here. You can't see it because it's not a station yet. Up here to your right, there's a station. There is one station here in the middle, around here. And they should meet there. That's the meeting point. Now I do have a couple of these doubles just in case. But I will most likely just use one of the tracks, so that switch will probably be put to curve and the other one will be stretch, and the same goes up in this corner up here. Now you might think that they are connected. No, they're not. That's the loop and it's nothing to do with it. Now there is a couple of things like this, because one of the trains that I'm going to use is quicker than the other. It's going to be so fun trying to get all that stuff together. Now you cannot have it hanging in mid-air all over the place. No, you can't. So this will be put, of course, on a plateau, just as I've done over at the industrial site later on. And it's very easy. It's so easy that it's almost stupid. I can tell you that. But you should put all the rails up. Whenever you build a model railway in real world, you always start by laying down the tracks. That's the most important thing. And I'm not finished yet, because suddenly I want to have 2 trains more running here. Both of them is going to be put around here, having a little special station for themselves. One is just a little one that will go away, probably go around over here somewhere. The other one should go up in the mountains on top of this loop. Probably a steam engine, but I'm not totally sure, because I like the huff and puff. They should look like narrow tracks, narrow gauge. That's the thing. They are not connected to anything else. That means that they can run totally by themselves. They just turn and go back, turn and go back. And it will most likely be push trains. We'll see. So this is what my Minecraft model railway has ended up as. And I'm still doing this. Not as often on Twitch as I want to, but we'll see. I'll do a little bit now and then. Next time I'll probably just raise this or put down the tracks there. But I don't know the level of everything yet. So there might be a problem. I don't know. And what do I use all this space for? Another train? Another track? Some other things going wrong, right? Delivery to the industrial stuff? I don't know. We'll see. Perhaps I can do that, because I do have the area that I need. Down here we are going to have somewhere to put all the carriages, all the wagons that we have. Over here we're going to have the workshop, where you fix the trains and all that, and you just put aside all those that is not in use. You should have them on the place. But I might actually do a tunnel or something else that goes from these industries up and over, and we'll see. But that cannot be added, can it? Well, it's not much of an interest for most of you, but Train Farm, I know that you like this. Ericus, I know that you like this. And if ever CPM 411 starts looking on YouTube again, I know that he will love this. I also have yet another, a Welsh guy who helped me with the OMC2, the filing town. Malafor, he's also a bit of curious on this one. So, if you're watching, it's fun. It is fun. It's fun to do it. And I should probably tell you that there is some other editors out there if you want to. There is one that I have tried. It's called Model Railway Easily, and it's very easy. This is more a child's play or whatever it is. It's sort of a toy, all of it, anyway. It's very easy and it's very fun to do it, but it's in a very small area and all that. But that's probably something more for people who are not really into model railways. Then I have just discovered something called rolling line, which is a New Zealand editor where you have to make, well, you more or less make the New Zealand railways. Also here you are fixed to a narrow place. You cannot exit, you can't do anything extraordinary. You have to be, you're inside the confirmed space. But it's VR, it's virtual reality if you want to watch that one. So, but the price is for both this one and for Rolling Line is around $16-17. Model Railway easily, I thought, $12.50, something like that. €12.50, approximately the same. I think if you're into this, this is something that you should probably do. It's also something to do during a quarantine. Remember? So yeah, with this I thank you for watching and follow this little extra to the Minecraft model railway. See what I ever come up with again. You never know. Thanks and bye for now.